Hey everybody, we're live on Go Labs Facebook and YouTube page for another evening of Go Labs, the Nebulous project. We have all sorts of fun short form shenanigans for you. Right there, that's Chris Moody.
Oh, right down there is Ryan.
And then Shivani is right there.
Right here is Julia.
And right here is Molly.
And up there's James.
And back to Pete.
We're getting so good, you guys.
Finally.
So we're going to be doing the short form games. Feel free throughout the evening to post in the comments suggestions of objects or occupations or locations or leftover Thanksgiving recipes. Whatever, we'll take it. And to get us started, we're going into everybody's new favorite game, Speech of Ice and Fire, and James is going to take it from here.
Yeah, so this is a new game, and we forgot that we have a couple core cast members here that haven't done it yet, and so we skipped the explanation, and they're getting it now. Here's how it works. You are all going to be giving a group speech, one at a time. One speaker will be featured where I am, and you're basically going to be vamping an intro to the speech because it's on a topic that you don't know. You don't know what it is. It is a suggestion that I have written down, which I will show to the audience momentarily. And in fact, let me do it now. Yeah, everybody cover their eyes, Julia especially.
Yeah,
write down a second suggestion.
I'm not distracted.
Ryan, you cover those eyes with your hands. I don't trust you for a second. Here we go. Okay, this is our suggestion. And that's what it is. So the audience knows what your speech is on, but you don't, and you're going to be vamping your introduction, just BSing your way to guessing the topic. And you don't get any hints at all from the start. All you get along the way is signs that you're getting warmer or colder to what the suggestion is. When I put this overlay, you're getting warmer. The fire overlay, the ice overlay, you're getting colder. If it's just a mixed, ambiguous train that we're on, then I'll put up both of them. And I might stop periodically to give you guys a hint. Oh, you can uncover your eyes. I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting to tell you when I take the suggestion off. So what was your question, Julia?
Yeah, it was, are you hoping for new people to see this because we're all covering our eyes?
No. Sorry about that. So we have your suggestion. We know what it is. I think we can just jump right into it if I'm not mistaken. So let's go ahead and do it. Pete, let's throw up our first speaker.
Hey, so I've been doing a lot of thinking about this one word that is really important to my life. This one word that is these two words are important.
I mean, when you say two words, it makes people feel like you care and that you're going to be there for them, and it's going to be something that's going to make them feel connected and wonderful. But when I talk about these two words, I also think about how at least two words.
It could be more than two words in some cultures. and what this phrase
I got to give you a real early hint / retraction because it's one word.
Okay, well, but in most cultures it's only one word, and this one word is thank you, is a thing. It's an object. It's a thing it's a thing that a lot of us may own, and you can purchase for money if you do have it.
What we're talking about is something that's free to the world, like gravity and love. And what the fuck does that mean?
Yeah. What is love, baby? Don't hurt me. Please, no more. And what's the one thing that everyone has inside of their home?
But I'm getting off topic. There's really, it's something that's present in the air that everyone can feel. We're
Because being that one word, it may actually be a combination of two words that come together. Because the time it took for someone to Google it to make sure that it was in fact a word was the most important thing that I learned throughout my studies. So,
I mean, just to recap, it's not something you can touch or feel or buy at Target. It's a compound word that's accessible to all. And,
It's what to all?
accessible? So clear.
Sure, you can buy it, but this compound word, when you're actually stopping to think about it, something like a hedgehog or a brainstorm session, but it's an object. It's something you can hold, and actually, you can hold it in one hand or two.
This isn't something that you can grab a hold of. It's something that you have to feel on the inside or the outside.
It's you put it on your skin, and it's motive.
it's like when something tickles your funny bone, or perhaps when you're going out with friends and you all collectively feel it, or not, or it's just.
it's definitely something that you can't hold. So it must be something that is too big to hold. And maybe many people would maybe gather inside of it to maybe leave there and go somewhere.
Listen, people spend years learning about this. Scientists will teach you about this. This is something you've learned about in school in a class.
I mean,
or in the school of hard knocks, living on the streets. People just kind of pick this up. No, they don't.
What is it to learn? We all have it. We all lose it.
Only some of us have it, not everybody. And it's something you can see. Yeah. It's and yet it's just elusive at times because you don't see it all the time. Yeah. And but when you do, when you see it, you're like, that's it right there.
And sometimes there are a lot of these things that could fall from the sky. Okay, right.
I believe they may be in low supply. This large item might be in low. Not many of them. It's an item. It's an object. A large object. Give me something. Go on, please. They have.
When the sun rises in the morning. Nope. And you look out your front window, as many are wont to do. Mm-hmm. You could see this object.
Well, but sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. It's if you have a picture of this item is when you can really see it. So when we're talking about, it's too big to actually hold, which I think is a good thing because it's, I mean, ultimately heavy, pretty heavy, and it is living. So you don't really want to. And it is living in the sense that it lives in all of us, but it's also.
I mean, this thing is really a force. It's sometimes, but really, what it is when you talk about elements, you got gas, you've got
Solids. You've got things that are solid that are larger than the average human man. And you got things that are smaller than a car.
And this thing, it's as beautiful as a sunset. To some people, but most people it is not. Most people it's very ugly, and yet it is there. It is bigger than a car, but people cannot possess it as such. It's, you know what you might say, it's actually.
So, let me break it down for everyone who clearly I know what we're talking about. We're talking about a big dead compound word. like short bus, or it's a vehicle is what it is, and it's bigger than a car.
Vehicle is a very important aspect to this. It fits many vehicles. It could be a tractor trailer. It could be like a
semi truck, an 18-wheeler, something bigger, but really a snowmobile even, because in the winter you do want one of these things because it's good for the winter. No, it's good for any season, but it's good.
You know,
real quick, I'll interject with your first hint. It is definitely physical. It's not. I wouldn't say that it's in short supply, but and somebody does own it, but it's not something that anybody can own or buy.
Okay,
That helps.
Okay.
That's
really
really
good enough. Thank you.
Well, I'll bounce back up here because I just want to put this as a reminder to self. I think I said that I was going to look up an overlay in addition to the ice and fire that's question marks, because some of the stuff, again, is stuff that I just don't have an answer for, or is like possibly true. But I apologize for being unclear. That's really what the fire and ice combo is like, I don't know, or maybe it's both.
Okay.
well, look, we all wish we could have this, but we can't. It's for people who are trained to operate this solid. Look, a little old lady, would she be able to operate it? No.
It may require a license. A special operator's license, or not. And if you, oh come on, I need to.
And this thing, the idea of this thing hits you like a cargo train. But it's definitely not that. It just hits you like a cargo train. It's almost like a tractor trailer, really. But it is not. You know, it's the ruminating tractor trailer thoughts. But it's, you know what you can say is that it's smaller than a blue whale. And
All right, I'm coming at you guys with some knowledge that, like, I'm coming at you like a fire truck. No, I'm not. Or like, everybody get on my school bus in college. Sure.
I mean, the main point is it has to be operated, and it can't be operated by everyone. Only a select amount of people are able to operate it. Something that deals with automobiles. So it's something that, could be not necessarily the vehicle would be on this particular thing, like a tractor trailer, but it could be on maybe temporarily for a short period of time, that requires special skills to move that vehicle, or what's the word?
A hitch, a hutch, it's just like one of those things that.
Look, when I first saw one of these, it was at a warehouse.
Oops, sorry, that was a mistake.
Maybe
at a warehouse, a place of business where I was on a tour.
I'm listening. That I was gonna go to the city because that's where I see this thing. In the city. Was that Oh, thank you. Anyway, and when I go to the city, I'm like, I would like to be on this thing with a lot of people.
And then I realized I was in a parking lot. But I could see the thing from that parking lot. It was huge and yet smaller than a blue whale. Approximately smaller than a blue whale, depending on the size of that whale. And it was in the city. Yes. Oh, those many days ago when I saw it in the city, but
you're not going to see this in a small town, people. Some people might even hope that they could get in an elevator and go to the top of one of these things. Screw you, James.
I think I do. I'm being connected to this right now because it involves vehicles. It moves. So I'm thinking, and I have it, a toll booth. You operating booth that opens up. Not everyone can operate it. A toll booth. I just. That's all I had.
It's a different part of what you said, Moody.
Toll booth, something might go through that. A drawbridge, even.
Yeah!
Drawbridge.
Yeah, drawbridge.
oh wow.
Wow.
I wrote it as 2 words, and I did look up. It is 1 word.
I knew it.
I just never say that word very much.
But a drawbridge, is that? I guess so, because you have fishing vessels that cross underneath the bridge. I think drawbridge was like something on a castle.
Mm-hmm.
Would never have guessed drawbridge.
Well, yeah, I mean, Moody, you did a lot of legwork on that, though. I mean,
Yeah. Just always waiting
not
up
getting
and
spot
down.
on. Yeah.
He's gonna eat at him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sleep tonight. Thanks, guys.
Yeah. All right.
Tim David says, I'm in charge of the comments, right? You guys did say that?
Yeah.
Tim said Moody is good at this game. And he's not wrong.
He is.
Thank
He's
you,
right.
Tim. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah, and you know what? Believe it or not, we did it in record time. I think that was only like 16 minutes.
New record.
We're trimming it down.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, for Molly and Ryan, I think the first time we did this, it took like
No, I think I was
25,
there.
26 minutes. Were you? Okay.
I was there. I remember now. It was 9:30 when we were done.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Okay. Excellent job. I mean, it really is a gauntlet, this game, but we are honing it in, and I love it. I think it's very fun. So let's move on to our next game for more fun.
All right. Our next game is going to feature, let's say, thanks, Tim. Let's say Julia and Shivani, because you guys are the top of the screen.
The top improvisers, you said?
Oh no, just on the top of the
It's
screen.
fine.
Top improvisers in the group, I think is what you said.
No, just at the top of the screen.
Okay.
Both. You meant both. Yeah. Okay. It's fine.
Yeah.
Both.
Obviously. You guys are going to play Confessional. So we're going to begin a scene based off of one of the many suggestions that we have from Tim and Sue. Oh heavens, it's not just Tim tonight, you guys.
Yes.
Nice.
And throughout it, occasionally, I will isolate one of your screens, just like that. You will give, as if you were on a reality TV show, your character's confessional, revealing what they actually feel about the situation, etc., etc. And I'm going to go with the first suggestion I see, which is from Sue. Panhandle is your suggestion for confessional. Panhandle, and this is confessional, and go. Whoa.
There are no Ubers around. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to get back to the Vista, the villa.
Oh.
Vista Villa.
I don't know. We should just walk, right? We need more steps.
I can't. I'm in heels.
Oh my gosh. You don't pack flats?
No, I didn't bring any. You told me not to bring purse to this club.
Well, that's fine. That's cool. I'll just go barefoot because I've developed a lot of like a pretty thick callus on the bottom of my feet. So you can borrow my flats. Are you? What size are you?
9.5.
Okay, there's
Maybe a 9. Like I could fit it into an 8.
Oh my gosh. Like figure out your foot size. This is the problem. This is the problem with Jennifer. She can't even make up her mind about how big her feet are. It's like, I don't know how much longer I can take this. Like I'm trying to help her find the perfect man on Life Coach International, but like how can I do that when you don't even know your shoe size?
It's like a dainty 9 or a meaty 8. Like I don't know. Sometimes I can go up a size. Sometimes I can go down.
That's fine. You know what, Jennifer? We're gonna go to a shoe store. We're gonna get your foot measured, so you know 100% what you're.
Right now?
Well, not right now.
Are any open? I'm starting to. This is a huge waste of money. You know, like I paid to be on this like show, and like no one's helping me. I mean, no one's ever been able to help me in my entire life. Like my friends are so.
Yeah. Well, let's just start walking. The shoes look fine. It's fine. Just your heels are out. It's fine. Like, so did you make a list of goals that we talked about?
Yeah. Well, and so one of them was find a man. One of them was learn how to cook gnocchi. Another one was like research if the iPhone 12 is worth it or not for me, for my life.
I love that you made a list. You did it. Oh my God. Make gnocchi? I mean, this Jennifer can barely like boil water, and she's talking about making gnocchi. This is the most challenging case in my 18 months as a life coach. This is the most challenging case I've ever had.
And Miss Tracy, I want to tell you, like, honestly,
Mhm.
I've never made a list in my life, and that is something that like you helped me do, you know?
You did it. You made that list.
Thank
Was
you.
it a bulleted list? Did you use numbers? Oh, look, see? Doesn't it feel good? You did something for yourself. You made a list.
It feels so good. Like I sent a screenshot to my parents and they were like, "Who is this?"
Okay, so I think we should. So you have find a man on your list, and that is definitely something we want to do for you. But that's pretty broad, right? Let's maybe let's start with a hygiene routine because that's something that we're struggling with sometimes.
Well, okay. Miss Rissy, I feel like sometimes she doesn't know what she's talking about. She keeps telling me that I like smell and stuff and like I should shower more, but I read that
It's the fact that I haven't dry heaved just standing next to her. I mean, that's something I'm proud of, quite frankly. Yeah. So
Try he.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say what?
I was like, we didn't say anything about Panhandle, but you know what? Whatever.
Panhandle, I also in my mind this first of all Florida. Second of all, Panhandle in my mind this was supposed to be a reality show. But was only at the in the showdowns.
Sometimes we'll do. It's tough to get a suggestion of a reality TV show that doesn't exist on the fly with the comment thread. So we usually just take a suggestion.
Just the scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
But an excellent confessional nonetheless, and
well, we are the best improvisers.
round of applause.
We're the top one.
And that's why you must now go.
Top shelf.
Here we
And
are.
that's going to leave us with Molly, Ryan, and Moody to play our next game, which is a game called Parallel Universe. And how this is going to work is you're going to start a scene. It's kind of like Go Bell Go, but you're going to start a scene based on the suggestion. And remember your first line of dialogue. That's the only thing you need to remember is the first line of dialogue. And that's going to start every scene. And when we ring the bell, everything will reset. And the reason it's called Parallel Universes is because you are encouraged to keep some things the same from the previous scene and change other things, slight to major changes. Play around with what you repeat and what you completely depart from every time you go back to the first line of dialogue. Yeah, Moody.
I have one question. Each of our lines of dialogue, or just the first line of dialogue?
Whoever speaks first, just that first sentence.
Just that first. Okay.
Make it count. But just the first one. Okay. Good to go?
And does that same person start that first line each time?
It doesn't have to be. That's a great question.
Okay.
No, we just use it somehow.
Great question.
Okay.
Thanks. Thank you.
Moody, not so much. Ryan, that was worth the time.
Bullshit question.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to take Tim's suggestion of empty pizza box is going to inspire your scene with that first line of dialogue. Take it away.
Every single time I bend over, nothing's there.
God, I thought you saw the doctor about that.
Yeah, Louis, you can't keep bending down and not seeing your feet.
I just look forward to seeing just one, but I never see nothing when I bend over.
I mean, we tried to warn you that was a possibility with diabetes. Left untreated, you could lose your feet.
I read all about it. I understood it. It hit me on the side of the head like a bell. A bell hit me on the side of the head, and it just woke me up.
Every time I look down, I see nothing.
Well, that's why I always look up.
You always look on the bright side.
Yeah, like on the right side, Jim.
You know what? You two are right. I got that stinking thinking going on. I just need to keep my head up, and brighter days are around the corner.
Yeah. Every time I look down, I see nothing.
Well, it is a ravine.
Every time I look down, I don't see nothing.
Thank God, those snakes were mean.
Yeah, I'm glad they're gone.
Yeah.
I said my prayers and they all scattered off.
Yeah,
Wow.
we're the snake busters. Give a high five.
Yeah, every time I look down, I see nothing.
It's because Easter was yesterday, dummy.
Yeah, that's all we
Easter
had to
eggs.
look forward to.
I love eggs though, and candy, and that shredded plastic grass.
Yeah, well, we picked it all up after the hunt.
Yeah, we all done hunting eggs.
Oh,
Every time I look down, I see nothing.
Every time I look down, I see nothing.
That was great, Lewis. Can you just I feel like you're not doing it from your heart. And Brent, if you could perform your solo silent act better, please. Thank you. Let's try it again.
Every time I look down, I see nothing.
I'm sorry. Are we still married to me not having any lines in this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Every time.
Scene.
That time.
Are we still married to me not having any lines in this thing? So that's how
really
it's gonna go. Then we still do want that.
Because I got options. I got an A, a B, a C.
Awesome job. Yeah.
Awesome sauce. Yay.
All right. Next up is Diptych. So let's take, oh heavens. Let's go Shivani. Let's go Moody, Molly, and Julia. So just not Ryan.
Ryan, we're still married to him not speaking.
Yeah, we're also pretty married to it not being in this game. So you guys are gonna be playing Diptych, which is basically a LeBron in a box. So the two on the bottom will be doing, and I believe if you're on the top, cover your camera or turn your camera off so that we
Okay.
know. The two on the bottom will begin a scene. Anytime it rotates, whomever remains on the bottom will stay the same character, and the person who's entering will create a new character, and it's just going to be that rinse and repeat. So whoever stays on the bottom stays that character. Person who comes down to the bottom creates a new character. So that's what we're doing.
Wait.
We
So
cover the
if-
top.
Yeah, if you're on the top, cover your camera. If you're on the bottom, you're in the scene.
Okay.
and we stay the same character if we stay on the bottom.
Yep.
And then, but so it is. Are we
So-
the same character the whole time?
So no.
Is that what
So
you
then
No.
when it comes, so Julia, right now, you and Molly are doing a scene.
Yeah.
Molly goes away. Shivani comes down. You stay the same character. Shivani becomes a new character. You go away. Moody comes down. Shivani stays the same character. Moody's a new character. Molly comes down to replace Shivani. Oop. Why won't you switch?
I think it
They
did.
did. They did.
Oh, did? All right. Then Molly's a new character. Moody stays the same. So you're
New, so it's all new
all-
characters.
Okay,
Yep.
got it. Okay.
Cool. So let's all of a sudden, there we go. And then with that. Yeah, all right, I'll stay with that. So, Julia and Shivani, you're going to start us off. All of these scenes are going to be based on the suggestion of the Presidential Bible. This is Diptych, and
Well, I polished it up. It's ready. I just have to deliver it on January 20th. But it looks good. It's nice and shiny, and I think he'll be proud.
All right then. And you did write, and you did sign the back as the author.
Well, I felt uncomfortable doing that, sir. I wish.
He should sign the back. He should know who wrote it.
But
Sign the back.
I didn't write it, sir. You know, I just polished. I polished.
So you,
I don't know what to do, honey. He's pressuring me. He's pressuring me.
Did you say you're my wife? I couldn't hear.
I hope so. I feel like I am.
Good. I thought so as well. I'm sorry. There was I took a shower, and then you know how you try to take out the earwax after it went in more?
Oh,
Hello.
no. Oh, no. I'm so sorry. That's a bigger problem than I'm having. I didn't write the Bible. I didn't write it, but he
No, you're right. That's a problem. That's a problem. Your problem is valid. You're married.
I'm just really glad you could join me for week 3 of 8. How did this week go with your husband? Or wife. I haven't listened for the first 2 weeks, so
It's okay. Did you just take a shower?
I did. I sometimes have to, shower every now and then, and sometimes it's in the middle of the session.
Yes. And then did you clean your ears after the shower?
Every single time.
And then things get confusing.
Yes.
Did you say you're my therapist?
There are so many parallels to your marriage and my practice.
Can I have some money to go out to the movies?
Yes. Would you like cash or credit?
Either one. Wait, Grandpa or Grandma, you have a credit card?
Yes. It's my JC's pennies.
Yeah, I need a new coat too, unfortunately.
Did you say you're related to me?
Well, I'm your grandson or daughter.
All right, so that's large popcorn, a drink. You wanted the peanut M&Ms and Sour Patch Kids. That's $87.50, please.
Okay, awesome. And just to let you know, I'm seeing I'm seeing Lincoln, and I am old enough.
That's cool. That's cool.
Here's the payment. You can ring that up whenever you'd like.
We don't take JCPenney cards here.
What do you mean? It's good. It's good for it. I'm good for it.
Sorry. Yeah, this is only good at like JCPenney. My grandma shops her all the time. She always uses her penny card. Sorry, you can't. Do you have anything else?
Wait, no, that's my name on it too. What's wrong with it? Just ring it. Just see if it works.
Right. Whoa.
I definitely, because I paid for my ticket for sure.
Pamela?
Yeah.
Your attention to detail, your customer service, and your overall ability to work the cash register Congratulations, you are Employee of the Month.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, I just you were the unanimous out of all 85 employees here at AMC. You are the one person that they chose to be the Employee of the Month.
I mean, I just treat people like people. I don't know. It's just like.
And that's exactly it. I wish I could clone you and make 84 others, because the other 84 that work here, I don't sleep at night. I can't stand them. I can't. I had so many goals.
Sorry.
So many things that I was looking forward in my life.
Yeah. Cool.
And now.
Yeah. No, you okay. Well, maybe you should just like, I don't know, just like treat yourself like a person.
Can you work on Saturday?
Yeah, I'll be here. No problem.
Honey, did you not sleep more?
I hate it there. I'm 25 years older than every single person that works there. They make me feel like shit.
Oh, honey.
There's just one person that makes my life complete besides you, honey.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but honey, maybe it's time to retire. Put up your feet. Relax. There you go. That's a boy. That's a boy.
You are the wife of the week.
Oh, yes. Well, Daniel and I just got back from Machu Picchu. Oh, the life.
Oh my God. I was having so many tech issues. When Shivani said something, the first sentence she said in our scene, it was like, blah, 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 blah. I was like, I didn't hear a thing. I didn't want to be like, what? And then it might not have given her like a cue to know to repeat it. So
I was thoroughly confused, but it was not a audio issue.
Yeah. I was like, just like as soon as my internet is being weird today, and, I was just like, oh no.
Oh, no.
I think there are old married couples like that. So we were cool.
Right.
What? Who are you?
Also, not that it really matters, but that's sort of an alt version of Diptych, because typically Diptych would be a LaRonde in a box where each of you would just be one character the whole time. But
Well, I fucked up.
I like that though.
yeah. Well,
Slacker.
that was Slacker in a box, which is cool. Like a Slacker box. That's a good game name.
I think it can't be contained by a box, personally.
Yeah. It's not.
I mean, were we really married to the idea of a LaRonde in a box?
Because I got an A.
You called it that.
Married to this idea.
Anywho, for our next game, let's. So we got Ryan, and we're gonna throw Pete into this one as well, and let's also keep Molly. What am I doing here? There we go. And one other person needs to go. It's Giovanni. Sometimes, Pete, do you ever get like the sort of brain fart where you're like, you get confused whether clicking somebody keeps them or removes them?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. It's like I want to select people, and then I sometimes reverse things. But anyway,
sometimes I'll go to where I think the person's screen is underneath our screen, but I'm basing it on where they are on the screen that everyone can see. So I think I'm about to remove Molly, and I end up removing you.
Yep. Okay. So this is a game on a similar note called Cluster Fun. Cluster Fun works like this. The three of you are going to start a scene based on a suggestion. And at a certain point, I will take one person away, leaving two improvisers on screen. Those two will snap into a new scene. just those two people. And if I add the third person back in, you return to that original 3-person scene. I'll take away a different person, and the remaining 2 people will do a whole new scene, different pair of people. Each pair will have a separate scene, and you will have the group 3-person scene. Every time somebody comes on and off the screen, you'll change back and forth between those. That makes sense, right?
Is that separate scene that you have in your pair the same scene? Like my scene with Ryan is the same if we go back to it again.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you'll have a scene with Pete and a scene with Ryan and a scene with the 3. And each of those, once established, you'll continue when you snap back into it, right?
And are we the same character?
You are the same character when you're continuing the scene, but you're a different character from your 2-person scenes and the 3-person scene.
Okay.
So you're going to be playing 3 different characters, 3 different scenes, each of you, in different combinations.
Cluster fun.
Cluster fun indeed. Okay, what did I have lined up here? Your suggestion is Deep Sea Diver. Thank you, Sue, for Deep Sea Diver. This is cluster fun.
All right, you two. This is graduation day. You guys are going into deep water.
Hell yeah!
Yeah.
Now, I don't want none of this belly aching about this water is too deep, because I'm telling you, this is deep water.
I just channeled my inner Cousteau, and I'm good.
I don't know who that is, but let's get ready for your deep dive. So scuba up, people.
All right. And I'll let you know, I ate a lot of heavy food today, so I will not float up.
That's not how things work here.
Okay, Wendy, I'm sorry. I'm a new student to the school.
Yeah, I know. You were assigned to me.
Well, I thought that when I receive a tutor service that you would just let me watch TV.
No, I'm a tutor. I'm not a TV person. I have to teach you about the many different ways of scuba diving.
Hell yeah.
Right? Yeah. Possibly drown. You get eaten by a fish.
Instructor, I forgot to refill my tank. There's still a little bit of time. This should be good enough.
How much time you got on your O2 tank?
I got about 90 minutes. I'm so scared.
No.
I saw a spider and it crawled towards me. And then it said, I've seen your dreams.
It spoke to you?
It spoke to me. I've never heard a spider speak, and it spoke to me.
I've never spoken to a spider either. That's so fascinating.
It seems like a nightmare, but I was definitely awake, I remember, because SpongeBob...
It isn't going to save you. There's no SpongeBob coming from the bottom of the sea to...
I got a question.
What's up, Tiny?
Is there a Patrick in the sea? Because he's like... favorite.
None of the characters from the beloved sitcom SpongeBob SquarePants are going to come from the bottom of the sea to save you.
Shit!
We have to come up with a plan.
Yes.
I've been at the quarry since dawn. We've got bootleg gold miners in there at night.
Good. All right. Well, I got my scubas on. I got my tank filled. Any other last words?
Yeah, don't forget to put the air pipe in your mouth.
It seems as though you know the plan. I will follow you and look around.
I've dressed up lights.
It doesn't work unless you put the air pipe in your mouth. That's how the air gets from the tank into your lungs. Yeah, I swear to God. I was outside.
Yeah?
Outside,
Uh-huh.
and a squirrel came up to me.
No, what happened next?
The squirrel winked at me and said, "This is between you and me."
Oh my God, the spider said, "Good friend."
That's right. No sea spider is going to find you and kill you. That's a misnomer. So, just do the math.
Okay, I'll do the math. It seems like you have
Try babysitting at the same time, okay?
Okay. I thought there was no such thing as multitasking.
Well, I'm multitasking, and I want all of you to understand that chipmunk just said, "Keep this between you and me," and they didn't tell me what it was, and that's how I lost my foot.
Oh,
Wow.
so many diving foot-related accidents.
I literally don't know what my scene was with Brian.
Me neither. And there's part of me that never wanted to get there.
This is a good scene, believe it.
When we went back, I forgot where we were. Doing a high-pitched voice with Pete.
Yeah.
I was like, that's wrong. I know that.
That is the cluster fun.
Muscle.
Okay, awesome. That brings us to our last game. But it is Joke Train. And so we will go through our many suggestions that we have not used from Sue and Tim. And if there's any others that people want to drop in the comments, we will get to them for this last game, last chance for suggestions. How this works is that we're going to clear the screen right now. And I'll leave it just at the Go Labs logo. Soul Train music is going to play. And then based on suggestions, we're going to get two people back on screen. First person to hit the screen is going to set up a joke. One sentence to set up a joke. The second person is going to give the punchline, the second sentence of that joke. And in just a 1-2 hit, we're going to have a complete self-contained joke inspired by your suggestion, or at least that's what we intend to do. But it's shots on goal, baby. So let's get our first suggestion going here. I'm going to back up and do board game. We didn't use board game, right? Board game is our suggestion for the first round of Joke Train. Board.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, what's up, Ryan?
Hey, what did the Monopoly man say to free parking?
Go straight to jail.
Hey, Molly. What happens in the game of life if you move too slowly?
You have to pay a large loan for a long time.
Hey, James, what did the kid say to the mom when he wanted to play the game Sorry?
He said, no apologies for this one. This is what we're playing. All right, let's get our second suggestion. We're going to use, oh, hey, Casey. We're going to use pie. Pie is our suggestion for Joke Train.
Hey, Julia.
Hi.
Can you guess the sale price of the pie at the grocery store?
Mm-hmm. It's $3.49.
Did I put myself on first?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Hey, Molly. What do you call a pie that doesn't have a crust?
Ooh. A cake.
Hey Ryan, what did the French silk say to the Dutch apple?
We might be from two different countries, but let's have a slice.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. We'll do tofu. Tofu from Tim. Just food all day.
Hey, Shivani.
Yeah.
What do you call part of the your foot that wants to do karate?
The toe kung fu.
Hey, James.
Hey.
What's the difference between tofu and bean curd?
Oh, about 6 letters.
Ah. Hey, Molly.
Hi.
Hey. Do you know what is Tommy Funches's nickname? What does he like to call himself?
He's a tofu.
Okay, well, we got one more. This is an interesting way of doing things. I think Mel's setting us up with a gimme first half of I walked down the street and saw. So use it how you will. Let's see what we do if we can take this and build jokes off of it. Joke train. I walked down the street and saw.
Hey, Shivani.
Yeah.
I walked down the street and I saw.
The corner.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, James.
I had a monkey on my back. Hear me out. I had a monkey on my back. I was walking down the street and I looked at a playground, and do you know what I saw?
A seesaw?
Hey, Julia.
Eh.
I went to the circus grounds, and guess what I saw?
The bearded lady.
Yeah. Oh, the circus was on a street. The circus was on a street.
Oh, okay.
Circus Street.
Street circus, right. Got
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
Street
Yeah.
circus.
And it was at Christmas time.
Yeah. I
Right,
added
right,
2
right.
lines about Christmas.
I didn't know. Okay, never mind.
Say what?
Were we supposed to say? I saw something down the street.
There's no supposed.
Oh,
Whatever you
There's
wanted.
no supposed.
Yeah.
I
Two.
see.
I don't know.
Oh, good. Well, that was fun.
Oh,
Ah.
Go lads, love you.
Yes.
yeah.
We love you.
Thanks. Tim.
We're nothing without you.
And we love Mel, and we love Casey, and we love
Yes, we love
Sue.
you all.
Oh,
Sarah.
I think I
Yeah.
saw one more person in Sarah. Yeah. We love everyone for tuning in. We love doing this every Tuesday, 9 p.m. Whenever we can, for as long as we can. And that is Chris Moody.
And that's Ryan.
And that's Shivani.
and that's Julia.
And that's Molly.
And that is Pete.
Thanks, everybody. We'll see you next week. That's James right there. And we'll see you
And
next
this
week.
is Go Labs.